Hey there, this is your Avon lady, Chris Arnold, and I have your product picks for campaign 15 of 2021. And this campaign is all about a fresh start. So it's about your cleansing routine to go along with your skincare. And we have a great new line collection of 4 different cleansers. It's our new Knox LXNEW Clean. So it's kind of our cleansers to go along with our new collections and our Knox collections. And I have to admit, I goofed. I fully intended to order the new 2-in-1 exfoliating cleansing balm because this was something I was really excited to try. And somehow I missed it on my order, so I don't have it. But I promise I am getting it in my next order, and I will actually include this in the video for campaign 16. I will feature this then. So I do promise I have this that's new in campaign 15, or I will have it, and we'll be trying it. I just kind of forgot to order it somehow. I don't know, because I ordered one of the other cleansers, so I don't know how I missed it. I must have thought I added it to my cart and didn't. So anyway, one of the reasons that I really wanted to try this was I thought this was going to be a great product to use. I don't know if you've heard of the trend of double cleansing. And it's something I've actually been doing for a while. I just didn't really know there was a name for it. I always just thought of it as removing my makeup and then cleansing my face as kind of 2 separate steps, because it just always seems like, especially if I have a full face of makeup, that's just a lot to do in a single cleansing, and it doesn't always quite. It's kind of like the lather, rinse, repeat thing you do with shampoo, except that I don't actually do that with my shampoo, but I do feel like I need to do it with my face, at least at the end of the day, to wash off my makeup, or if I have sunscreen on, which I do most days. So if you haven't heard of double cleansing, basically it's just what it sounds like. It's cleansing your skin twice. And it's something you, like I said, you would typically only do it at night. You wouldn't need to do it twice a day. In the morning, I generally just do like a quick rinse with the hydrofusion micellar cleansing water. So just take on a cotton pad and do just a quick wipe to get off anything that's, residue off my pillow, any, remaining from my evening skincare, because I tend to do a little heavy on the evening skincare because I don't mind if my face is a little greasier when I go to bed at night. So in the morning, I just do that just to kind of refresh my skin before I put on my morning skincare. But at night, I have been double cleansing. Typically what I had been doing was the Rice Water Bright Cleansing Wipes and maybe the waterproof eye makeup remover, to get the waterproof eye makeup off, and then following with my Rice Water Bright Foaming Cleanser. So this would be something that I would maybe try instead of doing the Rice Water Bright wipes, would do this to remove the makeup, to break down and remove the makeup and rinse that off before going to my Rice Water Bright Cleanser. So there's lots of different combinations you can do, and just like so many things with our skincare, it's just finding the right combination for yourself. Typically, your first cleanse that you're going to use to take off your makeup is going to be something oil-based, or something like this new balm that's a little bit heavier, that's going to emulsify and break down the makeup, and then you would follow with with your regular water-based cream, gel, or in the case of the Rice Water Bright Foaming Cleanser, which is kind of comes out as a cream, so I guess that would qualify as a cream cleanser. So that would be how you would do that, and I'll probably do a little bit more in depth on that in a separate video. It is a good thing, especially for oily or blemish prone skin, because it really does help to cleanse the skin really, really well, and make sure you get everything out of the pores. So cleansing balm, exfoliating cleansing balm, talk about that next time. Then we have our 3 cleansers that are these would be your second step. Typically, the one I'm going to show you, maybe not necessarily your second step, but these would be your regular cleansers, and based on your skin type. So we have 3 different ones. We have the balancing gel cleanser, and this one has the panthenol, like the Knox New collection does, which hydrates the skin. That's vitamin B5, and has coconut derived the stuff that cleanses. Surfactant. Yeah, surfactants. I always mispronounce that word. It's one of those that's kind of a tongue twister for me, but it helps to remove the oil and impurities from the skin. So this is your balancing gel cleanser is going to be, let's see, balancing gel cleanser is for your normal and combination skin. And it is dermatologist tested, hypoallergenic. It is a clean formula that's free from parabens, synthetic fragrances and dyes, and mineral oils. So again, water-based cleanser for your second step. And so that's going to be for your normal to dry skin. I keep getting mixed up because the cream cleanser and the gel cleanser, they look very similar. The cream cleanser is just a little bit shorter tube than the gel cleanser. It's like a shorter, fatter instead of a taller, skinnier. Anyway, so the Nourishing Cream Cleanser, which is of course for your dry to combination skin, also has the panthenol, has soapwort extract and rosemary extract. So that's going to be gentler on the skin, more moisturizing. So it's going to gently and effectively remove all of that makeup, dirt, grime, and everything, leaving your skin feeling more nourished. And that's one of the big things about the LXNEW Clean, is that it is going to leave your skin feeling more nourished. So it's not just cleansing, it's actually cleansing that's good for your skin. Same as with the gel cleanser, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, and free from parabens, synthetic fragrances and dyes, and mineral oils. And both of those you would just massage into the face or the neck. You can, rinse with lukewarm water or soft washcloth. Make sure it's a very soft washcloth. You don't want to be abrasive really with your washcloth. And then for the normal to oily skin, we have the Soothing Whipped Oil Cleanser. Now remember we said your first step in double cleansing is typically an oil cleanser or a balm. So you could do this as your regular cleanser, but it also would be great for that first step in cleansing. And this also has the panthenol and the coconut-derived surfactants cleansers. And this is a whipped formula, pumps out, has all the same as the others, dermatologist tested, hypoallergenic, free from the parabens, synthetic fragrances and dyes, mineral oil, all of that. And the way it works is you just pump it out. You would pump it in your hands and then go to the face. But since I put the makeup on my hand, so what I have here is I have some of the Magix wand. So my foundation, I have the glimmer eyeshadow, the liquid eyeshadow. I have my lipstick, and I have some of the powder eyeshadow. And I just wanted to show you kind of how this works. So I'm just going to put a little pump on there. So it comes out nice fluffy pump, and then you rub it in. So you put it on dry, but you just rub it in until it just breaks down. And I wasn't sure how much I was going to need for my hand. I usually do about 3 pumps for my face. And so you just rub it in until it emulsifies and lifts up all of that makeup. And you'll see the liquid eyeshadow. That's the waterproof or water resistant. So that's going to be the last thing to come on or to come off. And you can already tell it's kind of changed color. So it's picked up, and you can see the bright pink lipstick is gone already. And you can see the eyeshadow is lifting up too. So you see it just all kind of disappear from the skin. And then you just rinse that with warm water or a warm washcloth. Since I'm in my office, I just have a dish with a wet paper towel. I'll try not to do that on my paper blotter on my desk there. So you can see everything comes off on the washcloth. That's actually much darker and much dirtier looking here in person, just in case you were wondering. And then that all comes off, and you just dry that, gently pat dry. I wouldn't normally rub so hard. Pat dry and all clean. So you could use that as just your regular cleanser. You wouldn't necessarily need to follow with another cleanser. Leaves the skin feeling very smooth. It's very soft and smooth, so that it doesn't feel dry and tight, which honestly for my hands is a big deal. So that's the Soothing Whipped Oil Cleanser, and you can use that, I think, as an excellent makeup remover. So the only other thing I had this campaign to share is in addition to our Magix collection, actually 2 additions. So first off, we have our Magix Dust. We added, we originally had that in a light shade and a dark shade, basically, or light and deep. Fair and deep, I guess, is what we actually call them. Now we have an invisible. So this is your kind of your setting powder, and so would be like your last step to just kind of set everything. So you have this invisible one that won't have any effect at all on the color of what's going on underneath it. But we have also added our Magix Blur Oil Control Primer Balm. So it's a whole different kind of formula of primer. Of course, we have the Magix Prime already, which is a cream primer that goes on. You put it on, rub between your fingers, and massage it in. So this is the Magix Blur, and it has nutmeg for antioxidant benefits and a blurring powder, little microspheres, so they help reduce the look of lines and pores. So you open up, it's a little metal tin. You open that up, and in the top here you have your sponge for applying, and your balm in the tin there. And so this is, to me, this is a lighter weight. You get a lot of the same benefits as the Magix Prime, but it's a much lighter weight, and I'm not sure how much you'll be able to see necessarily on the video, but you just dab it on, and it's oil control, so it's going to leave it looking like a soft matte. And you can kind of see, maybe, I don't know if you can see in the video if the light is right, but you can see that it's much less shiny than it is here. See how close I can get, see if you can see where the Magix is there. And it does, today I used it, I'm just using it kind of as a spot treatment primer for those areas where I get a little bit oilier, or where I really, really kind of want to smooth and blur the look of things, like the pores on my nose and the lines around my mouth. So you can see the lines around my mouth look a little bit smoother, but I didn't use any on my forehead. So you can see those lines are a little more noticeable than they normally are. So it's a velvety sheer formula, and it really does, it just glides on effortlessly. It almost doesn't feel like it's there. Really, I know I say there's a lot of things that it doesn't feel like there's anything there. This is really feather light, like the first time I used it, I didn't use the sponge because I couldn't tell where it was going. So I had to use my fingers so I could tell, when there was still some there to put on. So it is that blend of the blurring powders and to help reduce the look of the pores and the fine lines. And nice portable jar with the sponge applicator. So really targeted application. I do like that for being able, like I said, just to being able to kind of just trying to spot treat. And it is very, 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 very lightweight. It's just the thinnest layer of primer that just goes right on, and then everything else just goes on nicely over it. So it's a nice addition to our Magix collection. So that was actually all I had this time, because I was so excited about the cleanser, so I didn't really have much else that I picked up, and I was so excited about the cleanser so that I forgot to order one. So I promise we'll have that for you with the next campaign's product picks coming out in a couple of weeks. Hope you're all having a fabulous day. If you have not already done it, you want to go to youravon.com/CArnold. Scroll down the page a little bit, look for where it says I'm feeling lucky, and enter to win this month's sweepstakes. So for the month of June of 2021, when I'm recording this, the prize collection, this is the biggest prize I have ever seen in an Avon sweepstakes. It's over $1,000 value. It has our entire Mission Luxe Rev skincare collection. That's our very, very luxury. These are the skincare products. The ingredients in these products take 2 years to grow and cultivate and process these ingredients to get the very best benefits from them. And that's not everything in the collection. So there's also some of the Propylethera hair care and a few other items in there. But like I said, biggest value I've ever seen. So if you have never entered an Avon sweepstakes, this is the month to do it. Again, you just go to youravon.com/carnold and scroll down there to where it says I'm feeling lucky and get in your entry there. And also be sure to hop on over to Facebook, look for the Thoughts on Beauty Facebook group there. That is where I have finally finished going through, I had the Glimmer Shadows eyeshadow quads that I showed last campaign in campaign 14, and I finally did try them all. I tried them all in a basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, one shade on the brow, one shade on the lid, one in the crease, and one for a liner. Now that I've gone through all 10 and done that basic look, today was day number 10. So this was the quad goddess that I've got on today. So today was day number 10. Now I'm really going to start having fun, and because as I was using them where I was using all 4 colors each time, I'm going, oh, this would be, a great look. If I can find Goddess here real quick, I still have them sitting on my desk here. Well, Siren might work for what I was going to demonstrate, but yeah, like this one would be great for like a smoky eye that plays up the green in my eyes or something like that. So there were a lot of little things that I was looking at that I'm really looking forward to playing out with those colors, and I'll be posting those looks as I do them to show you some of the versatile things and show you how many different looks you can get out of one eyeshadow quad. So playing with the 4 colors and different combinations of them, whether you're wearing 1, 2, 3, or 4 of the shades at a time, and different places to place the shades and different looks. So now that I've done the basic look on all 10, over in Thoughts on Beauty is where you're really going to get to see those fun looks as I really get in and play with them. That's where I'm primarily going to be posting them. The other place you can look for those is if you follow me on Instagram, where I'm Chris Arnold Avon on Instagram. I usually post them in my stories, so you just got to be kind of watching every day, or check my look of the day highlights on my profile there. So again, hope you guys are having a great day. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, and talk to you soon.